Going live, going live, going live, going live, going live, and now we are live. So, hello everyone. Not sure how many people of my 500 some odd followers were still actively following this this channel that hasn't been used in years. And if you were, you probably may notice that there's all the videos are deleted. Except for the one that had 22,000 views, because I'm not gonna mess with that one. Obviously, I did something right with that. There's some sort of money to be made with the Dungeons and Dragons electronic game by Mattel. So this is new and interesting. I see a little live counter over there. There's a chat thing over there. Oh, this is so interesting. So, as you can see, for anyone that remembers most of my videos, yes, I am still on a couch. Yes, I'm still filming this on a 2011 MacBook Pro. Although I think I'm going to have to update eventually. Well, yeah, let me just give you a little update on everything that's been going on. I'm currently teaching 5 classes. I'm taking one of my own, and that one will be my final class for my master's degree. So, yay! My hair's longer now, as you can already tell. I believe the word floofy is what it's been described as. Uh, and I'm probably not going to cut it because girlfriend likes it, so, gotta do that. Although it is kind of starting to make a trapezoid here, so I should probably do something with it. I'll figure it out later. I guess I'm in the wrestling industry now, so all those little rants from years back from a fan who had no idea what he was talking about, they're all purged from the YouTube archives now, for better or worse. I still don't think half the stuff I said was necessarily wrong, and as a matter of fact, as becoming part of the industry, I guess, winds up a lot of what people say is actually correct. And all the trainers will say the exact same things. Coaches will say the exact same things. There's really not such thing as secrets in the wrestling industry anymore, I find. It's more of just things you can't say because you're not John Cena. Oh yeah, John Cena can get away with something, and he can call whatever and say it as it is. Because you're not firing John Cena. He makes you too much money. Me, I'm a local independent guy. If I say something negative about whatever, oh, it's just that guy, he's just upset because he's not in the WWE, or he's just someone who's jealous of someone else's so-and-so success, so on and so forth. There's really no winning scenario in this. So I'm not going to bother. But as I was going through the process of deleting all those videos, except for the one, I realized that, man, nothing is easy on YouTube, is it, right now? I can't just select every video except one and hit delete. I had the current thing, I can only go one by one by one by one. So I have to go back to the old version of YouTube, the classic mode, to go, and then I can delete 30 of them in a row. But if I delete all of them on a page, it makes me wait an extra couple of seconds to go, are you sure about this? And watch the timer go down. And then it'll let me hit it. But half the time it will fail. So the best way to do this is to select all the videos and then unselect one and hit delete. And you have to do this for about 50 some odd pages, because I made a lot of videos. Which, because of how annoying that was to do, got me thinking. This is the one thing I'll probably say about WWE. Why can't anything be simple? You have a babyface, you have a heel, they don't like each other. Babyface plays by the rules, heel cheats. Why is it that difficult? We all watch the pay-per-views. I mean, I don't watch the weekly shows anymore because I have a life. I have a job, have a girlfriend, have another job, and have I guess technically a third job if you count wrestling. Fourth if you count the novel that I'm still writing and rewriting and I need to cut 40,000 words out of. So yeah, got a lot of stuff that I'm working on. So I don't have the time to actually watch a lot of wrestling, at least not modern day stuff. I'll go up on YouTube and watch something from the 40s or whatnot and go, ooh, that's something that people don't do anymore. I wonder if I can incorporate that into my moveset. But, stuff like that. But we all watch the pay-per-views. And I know they're network specials or whatever they're called now. But the point is, okay, so we got AJ Styles versus Randy Orton. Okay. And what's the lead up to this? Okay. Orton screwed AJ via legitimate means in the methods of the match. Okay, fine. So, but Orton's costing AJ, so there's going to be some friction there. We're going to have, a standoff. We're going to have something happen between these two people. Nope. Instead, what happens is we have 3 Elias segments. Elias just comes in, does his little song, leaves. Comes in, does his little song, leaves. Comes in, does his little song. Then Lacey Evans comes out because reasons. And then that causes Randy Orton to RKO Elias. And then AJ Styles hits the phenomenal forearm on Randy Orton. Why? So AJ Styles knew that Randy Orton was going to wait until the 3rd Elias segment, but only after Elias was distracted by Lacey Evans. So I'm just imagining backstage Randy Orton walking around going to Lacey Evans going, hey, Lacey, I want you to just walk out to the ring and do absolutely nothing, then walk back. And I want you to do this for, like a couple of weeks in a row so that people are kind of used to it. So that this way, you can do it to Elias so that I can RKO him. And then somewhere else backstage, AJ Styles was eavesdropping on this exact same conversation. Because that's the only way this makes a lick of sense. Either that or AJ Styles was just like sitting in front row, off camera somewhere, just waiting and waiting. Just waiting for AJ Styles to just eventually strike, for Orton to eventually strike on someone. And no one noticed him. Why can't AJ Styles and Randy Orton just not like each other and have a fight? Why is that so difficult? And that's honestly the same with every single feud going into Mania. Why was Becky Lynch versus Ronda Rousey so difficult? We have this babyface that people seem to love because she's a legitimate ass kicker, or at least the fans perceive her to be a legitimate ass kicker. So what are we going to have her do? Leg injury angle, and then suspended, and then have the champion relinquish her title, but then decide not to relinquish it and instead want it back, and then make a triple threat, all to get the result that you wanted back at the Rumble when Becky Lynch won the Rumble. Like, the end result is what was always going to be the end result. But you added, like, 900 steps in between that don't really do anything but just make it confusing. Instead of going A, B, C, you went A, platypus, rubber band, stapler, JavaScript, B. Alpha Centauri, toilet brush, towel, softcore porn, C. Like, we could have just had a straight line. Which now makes me realize, who are the real villains in the WWE right now? The McMahons. And it's not really even the McMahons. It's the company. No, really, what is every single storyline right now pulling? Oh no, the company's trying to push Charlotte on us. Oh no, the company's trying to not have Kofi Kingston get his match at Mania. Oh no, the company is doing this. The company itself is the heel. They are working specifically only to Smarks at this point, where their entire storyline is, oh my god, WWE is going to do something stupid. They're going to, oh no, oh no, here comes Triple H with his shovel again. Or, oh no, here comes, once again, the 18th time we're going to just see Brock Lesnar come in for 3 minutes and then leave, Like, the entire storyline has been consistently that the company is doing stupid stuff that you hate. Why is that the storyline? It's not, oh no, that villain, I hate that villain. It's, oh no, I hate this company. And I hope to God the company doesn't do stupid booking. Why do you want your fan base to have that reaction? I mean, just, don't you want your fans to love the company but hate the heels? It just seems like it just seems like we've lost the way of just simplicity storytelling. In a lot of things, honestly. Like, how many times will people say, oh, they love, Hideo Kojima's next video game? Hideo Kojima cannot write. He can't. Metal Gear Solid 4 should have told you that. But it was quite obvious, even in the first Metal Gear Solid. The exposition dumps and everything, it's honestly hard. But people confuse complex with confusing. Confusing and convoluted is not the same as complex. And I honestly don't know if this is just a situation of there's just too much wrestling on television, because you got what? Raw, SmackDown, NXT, NXT UK, 205 Live, and that's just WWE. Then you have Impact, New Japan. There's like 3 other ones on Twitch. Lucha Underground, if it's ever getting another season. A couple of other indies that actually have television, whatever. Then you got AEW coming out. Like, there's just a matter of, there's probably just too much wrestling on television right now. And this is what happens when it's like, okay, we have a story that really only needs 6 issues to get to, but we have the time for 56. So what do you get? You get a bunch of filler that tries to stall it out and make little twists and turns just to get to the same point. But that winds up taking forever, and it winds up muddling the results. Because, you know, people are still hot for Becky. They're not as hot as they were back when this storyline started. People are hot for Kofi. Chances are they're not going to be as hot by the time the storyline ends for it. They were hot for Mustafa Ali, and then Mustafa Ali turned heel just by the simple fact that he wasn't Kofi Kingston. He got the Rey Mysterio Royal Rumble entrance heat, just, you know, when Rey Mysterio was simply booed for not being Daniel Bryan. So, yeah. Snatching defeat from the jaws of victory. That's kind of the MO of wrestling today. Kind of upsets me that it's that way. I've already gone on for 15 minutes, and I wasn't even expecting to go that much. So, basically, what am I going to use this YouTube channel for in the future? I don't know. If I could get a game night going and have it consistently, I could probably plug in the capture software and actually do some live streaming or something like that. Or I could, you know, just do random thoughts again on the couch. But, you know, won't be as consistent as it was back in the heyday of this channel, where it was, you know, like every other day. I apparently did not have a life at some point, which, you know, I think that's a situation that everyone that's on YouTube has ever had, where you just don't have a life and you're just you got a camera, you got YouTube, and suddenly, oh, because you have a web camera, now you're like a minor, like Q-list celebrity on YouTube, so therefore your opinion matters or is given more weight than other people. It's an echo chamber. It's a bubble. So take it with what you will. With that being said, yeah. See you guys whenever. And if I have anything I need to plug or advertise or whatnot, I'll probably throw something up on here as well. Now, if you don't mind, I actually do have to get back to redoing my final paper. I've got like 7 weeks to finish this thing, but I'm doing it chunk at a time, and I want to get a good, decent chunk of it done today. Later. Bye-bye. See you next time.